Hello everyone and welcome to HERRC, and once again happy Easter before the day is over. The game was won by Golden State. It was 95 to 85. Good game. Today I've got my Traxxas 1979 Blazer out. I'm going to have to be specific with that now because there are two Blazers that they have. They have the K5 and they have the 1997. So give me just a second and we will be on our way. Okay, I'm back, and the changes that I've made to the 1979 Blazer, I'm going to go ahead and go over them again because the video explaining what upgrades I made to it is uploading right now. So got it out here. We're going to do a night run on my crawler course, trail course, and what I've done to it so far is I've put the light kit in it, pro light kit actually, but it's for the K5 and not the 1979, so I don't have all of the outlets in the vehicle lit up, which is an amateur mistake. You got to really pay attention to what you're doing. I didn't know that there were two different kinds of Blazers that Trax put out. Again, I'll say they have the K5 and they have the 1979. The light kit I got was for the 1979, or for the K5. So we're missing lights in the bumper and we're missing lights, side lights in the rear. But it still looks good. And some of the other upgrades I've done to it, I've put protective sliders front to back on it, aluminum sliders, dual exhaust pipes in the back. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. And then I've got rock lights on it, which they don't function right. I swear it's been a crappy day. But they're red and they're supposed to be able to change colors, but I messed with the switch and they do not function right at all. What else have I done to it? That's pretty much it, really. Oh, I've got a light bar that I'm going to put on it later on. But still pretty proud of it. You know, you can see the lights on in the front. Man, I just hate that I didn't get what I was supposed to get for it. And as you can see, I don't have the night lights on, which I will get those on in just a second. And like I always say, uno momento. And boom, there we are. Got rock lights, or lights on the night course. But we're going to take the K5 down the ramp like we always do. This thing would be pretty cool with a sound simulator in it too. I'm going to see if I could probably incorporate that into it. It's got the original electronics from Traxxas. And with the light kit, you can also hook up the TQI and regulate battery and all of that, which I really don't need. Drag brake is nice. Even though I will hook it up just to see, for shits and giggles, just to see how it works. Very nice. You know, that's the reason why I took the Trax motor out of the Bronco, because of the drag brake. So it may have just been the motor. So we may play around with that and maybe free up another Fusion for future uses. I've already freed up two. Nice looking vehicle there. Look at it, looking sweet. All nice and shiny. it's got HERRC 2.2s on it. It's not as quiet as the Red Cat Fusion. It's got a little hum to it. I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully we can clear that up when I put the new axles and stuff in it. Crawl right over that. At the bottom of Foxtrot Bridge. Drag brake doing okay. And I've got it in level 5 for crawling. Because, you know, Trax has that set up to where you can do that. And honestly, it doesn't even look like a high trail anymore. I don't know what it is. It looks a little bit lower, but I haven't done anything different to it. And look at those HERRC grab, baby. Woo! Nice. Nice. Even though we've kind of mucked up the exit by putting the tailpipes in the back, but we're gonna go over the extension part of the course just to see how this vehicle does. So far it's just amazing. And boy, did we get some rain yesterday. Oh my God, the water finally dried up out here. You know, them trees gonna get some good juice, some good nourishment, some good minerals from all this rain. Them suckers are gonna get big. So that was some crazy rain. All right, let's get up over this obstacle here. See how it does. All right, come on, grab. Come on, HERRC. All right, let's get a different angle. Nothing is kept grabbing it in the back, so I don't understand why it's not making that incline. There we go. They're grabbing now. Whew. Now you see what kind of angle that thing is at. It is almost vertical. Come on, HERRC, do your thing. Proline HERRC. Uh-oh. Maybe it can. We're only pushing. Well, you know what? We don't have the diffs on. Let's try it with the diffs on. All right, baby. You're in the spotlight. Everything's okay. A lot of vehicles do not like this obstacle here. Could be the weight, don't know. Could be the tires, don't know. Could be the, no, it's not dragging back there anywhere. Ah, can't do it, huh? She can't do it. The high trail cannot do it. Not all tires grabbing. Let's try a different line. Maybe the shocks not keeping everything on the ground. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna blame that on the shocks, because I had tires lifted up off the ground, so you didn't have full. With a vehicle this heavy, you need all tires grabbing, and all 4 tires weren't on the ground at the line that I had it at. So we're gonna say 50-50 driver, 50-50 vehicle. Okay, let's back it up. You fixing to tear the walls down there. And that servo isn't very strong. I told you the servo got a little slow, because this is a fully charged battery in here. Alright, we're gonna back it up and see how it does with the ascent. This little obstacle here is pretty challenging for vehicles. Tells you a lot about them. Okay. All right, let's see how you do with the Ascent. Drag brakes doing a great job. And this is all Traxxas electronics. Nothing new. Oh, ooh. Oh, what happened there? Oh my God, what happened? Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna start back from the top, and we're doing this. We're gonna do an ascent and see what happens. Slow and easy. Straight down. And it did it again. What happened? Back again. I am not sure what happened. I'm not understanding what's going on here. Drag brakes doing its thing. Yeah. Okay, now that it's stopped, I'm looking at it. Just too much for it. Just too much of an ascent for it. It's the only thing I can figure. Okay, maybe not too much, but too fast, maybe. Has to be really, really slow, really controlled. Okay, yeah, it just has to be slow and easy. Controlled. So we're gonna say 50-50 driver error, 50-50 vehicle. See, this is another video. I just can't go back. Oh, don't turn over, don't turn over. Can't wait to go back and watch. Okay, we saved that one. All right, we're gonna turn the diffs off. See if we can't get a better turning radius. Okay, very nice, very nice. And we're not even gonna try that side angle because I know at the center of gravity it will definitely turn over. I have no doubt in my mind. So we're going to take it on around to Shovel Bridge and see how it does over there. But it's still an awesome vehicle. I still like it. I still love it. The lights just really set it off. And once I get the bar lights on it, it's really going to be nice. With some nice trail runs. Not rock crawling, but trail runs. I love the red rock lights. But for some reason the back is brighter than the front. I don't know, man. I tell you what, nothing ever works out 100% all the time. So I'm pleased with what I got. I can see the lights on the camera. Yeah, high trail being a high trail. Can you imagine what it would be like with some desert lizards on it? It probably would have made that ascent and descent over there pretty easy with some desert lizards. But it's doing its thing. Crawling like a high trail. And you know, the setup in this thing is not bad. And I think Traxxas designed these motors with weight of the vehicles in mind, because they know there's going to be accessories added, because this thing is functioning nicely to be a brushed motor. It is doing an awesome job. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was a pretty crappy day today. Didn't get to go hang out with my folks like I wanted to because of the rain. And then the sun came out, and I thought I'd come out and trim some trees. Got started, got on my second tree, broke out my electric chainsaw, and the power in my building blew. The outlet set up for the outside outlet, which controls. And I'm not an electrician, so I don't understand how it all really works, but it's not working. So we got somebody coming out Thursday to check it out. But look at this high trail do its thing with those HERRC, Proline HERRC on it. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's pretty crappy, you know. I'll get somebody to look at it and I can get it in. And once they tell me what's going on with it, I can keep it situated. Look at the lights on my bridge. They're on Shovel Bridge at the top. I was gonna cut those down and bring those lights down a little bit, but I didn't have time today. And I tell you, I spent hours just on the lights on this thing, trying to get the lights to work, and didn't realize until after I got everything put in that the lights for it were for a K5. And all of this time I didn't know Trex had two different blazers. They got the K5 and the 1979, and that kind of upset me a little bit, but you know, I'm mad at myself because I didn't pay more attention. But look at the drag brake in this thing. Oh my God, it's nice. For it to be a Trax's original setup, brushed. No, oh my God, I'm impressed. Yes, sir. Very nice. Like I said, these motors, and I'm running a 2S battery in it, and the motors in these things are geared for weight. They are geared for you to have weight on them, because if I didn't have any weight on it and it was the original setup, it would not be this smooth. It would be herky-jerky, you know, what I don't like. I'm learning. I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot. Okay, we're gonna go over Pride Rock. We're gonna get a different angle. All right, different angle. And I have never been so excited about learning. You know what I mean? Wow, this just blows my mind, you know. And the learning is from changes that I'm making myself, you know. Look at that, just slow creep. Articulation is amazing. Modulation is amazing. It's just all coming together on this thing. Look at that. Nice. I love this high trail, just like I love all my other vehicles. I never thought I'd like a high trail because, you know, I took my Bronco, made it a high trail, and then switched it back. But I am impressed. Very nice. Let's get over Pride Rock. Look at that. I mean, look at the modulation. And this is a Trax motor, brushed. Look at that, the drag brake. Oh my God, it's crazy. Very nice. So guys out there, you beginners, if you go get you a high trail, weight it up. Put some weight on it. And that will take away, you know, the being an RTR, put some weight on it. It will give you some good performance, some great performance, some awesome performance. Look at that. I am so impressed. That thing's moving like a Fusion. All right, we're going to go over Metal to Wood Bridge, and then we're going to take it in after this. I hate to give up my time because I got to get back to work tomorrow. But there's going to come a time when I am not going to have to work anymore. I just got to get through this. Just got to get through these next few years, and everything will be lovely. No, front tire came off. Look at that reverse light came on back there. Let's get a better angle. All right, baby. Manipulate them rocks. Do your thing. Yes, sir. This is a video I cannot wait to go back and watch, because this thing is amazing. Amazing. Having so much fun. This is just so much fun. By myself, on my property, doing my own thing. Late night. Well, not late night. I guess it's probably going on 10 o'clock. But it's quiet. I can hear myself think. And I wish the lights weren't on, because, I mean, it don't look that bright on camera, but I can't see crap. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Okay, I can see that the back tire isn't on. So we're gonna back her up. Let's see if we can't get that back tire on there. See, night crawls, you don't need lights. That's something else too. You don't need lights at night on your vehicle. Not on my course anyway. Maybe trailing. Oh. This sucker may not be wide enough. Look at that modulation. Modulation by a Trax motor brushed. Look at that. Ah. I don't think we can do it. We may not be able to do this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we got a straight angle on that side. Let's look at this side over here. It's going to be really tight. It's not going on there straight for some reason. Okay. Just barely wide enough. I want this light to come on, HERRC, grab, hold on. Modulation. Do your thing. Come on, brush motor, show me you can do it. I know you can do it. Ah! Ah, it's sinking, it's sinking. Can we save it? Can we save it? Maybe. Ah, the back's going off now. Come on, baby. You're gonna get me to the top and then you're gonna drop. We almost did it. So this tells me I need to put some spacers on it. I know you can do it. Come on. This puppy can't do shovel to metal bridge. It's not wide enough. It's not wide enough. Okay, let's see what this side looks like. It's going to be like right on the edge, all the way up. All right, my gimbal wants to go crazy. I'm moving around so much. Nah, saw a drop over there. Come on, baby. Almost there. Almost, almost, almost. Almost. All right, let's see where we are over here. Oh, it came off a little bit over here. Yes, sir. Knew you could do it. But it was rough. It was pretty tough. Whew, that was a challenging run right there. And I don't think I want to put spacers on it because the challenge is what keeps you interested. You know what I mean? If you could just do it easily every time, then you don't want to do it all the time. Look at that turning radius, boy. Whip right around that corner. See, that's going to have to be trimmed off a little bit, that rose bush. I don't want you scratching my vehicles. Drag brake. Oh! Ah, how did that happen? Oh no. Alright, let's see if the diffs can save us here. How in the world did that happen? Uno momento! That was definitely driver error there. I mean, we got over that little thin rail there, and then we come over this wide bridge here and run off the road. Alright, gonna kick the diffs off. Look at that sweet turning radius without the diffs on. And see, there's another challenge right there. I gotta tweak it a little bit more before I mess with it, but hold on. Alright, we're gonna go back over Bedrock Bridge the opposite way. One of my landscaping ornaments fell down. This thing just moves so realistic, man. That is crazy. Uh-oh. Hit a pole there. You know, it never fails. You brag, and that's when everything goes astray on you. But look at it. Nice. Nice. I love that. I just love it when it just creeps up over an semi-serious obstacle, I guess you could say. Very nice. The drag brake is amazing on this thing. Very nice. And it seems like the more we drove, the quieter it got. Very nice. Very impressed. Love this thing. Gosh, I am not even ready to head in yet. Let's go over Shovel Bridge the opposite way. Look at that, no problem. A lot of tires right there at the bottom kind of spin out a little bit, but those Proline HERRC is no problem. And then a drag brake, look at it. Very nice. And this is not a light vehicle. Back over Shovel Bridge the opposite way. Alright, let's get a different angle. Alright, when I start doing my night runs, I am not going to have any lights on the vehicles because it causes a serious glare. Alright, come on, baby. There you go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. And this obstacle here is pretty. It's a diff grabber, but the high trail can handle it. No problem. Go back around. I'll side trail it here. Make that turn. Boy, with them diffs off, this puppy just rolls, man. No problem. Yeah. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We didn't want to go that way. You're getting a little anxious there. A little rambunctious there. Slow down. I know you're bad. Alright. I'm going to go on the Shovel Bridge. Alright, come on through. See, all that water is dried up since yesterday. Or since this morning, actually. Doesn't take it long back here. The way I got mine set up. Nice vehicle, very nice vehicle. Very nice run. Very nice run, baby. Impressed the heck out of me. Yeah, very nice. And I think we did all that in high. No, that was low. We were in low, thank God. It burns your motor up when you're running in high crawling. I found that out the hard way. Look at my trailer full of trees. This is the tree I was working on. Made a few cuts, but I'll get to it. Day at a time, baby. I ain't in no rush. Can't get in a rush. That's how you get hurt. Rushing. Take my time. It can't grow that much more in a few days. After this rain, though. See if she can push that door open. She did. Let me in. All right. High trail, baby. Back in cowboy territory. And there you have it. I had to run extra extension cords to keep everything working the way I want it. But you know, if there's a will, there's a way. But as I say, yeah, well, I'm not going to say it right now because I'm so impressed with this High Trail Blazer here. It's amazing. With the tires that I put on it, the weights I put in the front. I think I put weights all the way around. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I got to look at my paperwork. But beautiful vehicle. Did a good job out there on my course. I didn't expect it to do excellent over the expansion part there because that's a pretty good incline. You just have to pick the right line, and it did it. But another one of my vehicles that I am very, very impressed with and like very much. And as I always say, folks, much, much, much more to come. And take care of yourselves.